Hey, hey! Alright. Welcome back, everyone. Let me just make sure. Hang on one second. Okay, so, lighting's working, microphone's working, video's working. We're good. Oh, we're good. Last week, it seemed like every day we tried to stream, something went wrong, even though I'd already checked it, so we're good. Oh, boy. I hope everyone is having a good day. Welcome, welcome. We are going to get back into... Hello, Shakaso. Hello, Embry. We are going to get back into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and let me tell you, I've been busy with the side stuff, the side nonsense in my downtime. As you can see, like down here, these little light dots with the yellow, the blue, the white... Suspiciously, there are none of them in this general area. Embry, a good way to deal with that is to not watch the news. It's not worth it. So, I have been busy doing all of the side activities and nonsense that is just grinding, and you guys don't want to see that. And I have dropped us off right in front of our next quest. We are doing the... Oh, goodness, what is this region named? Oxenfordshire. That quest line. We're in one of these towns where we're, people are suspicious of us, and we gotta go talk to Sigurd. He's at the ale house. I'm willing to bet that's probably where that dice icon is. Oh, come on. Also, Embry, as you can see, the shields have received several upgrades. Oh, come on, guys. I literally haven't done anything. Leave me alone. Oh, you got the tomato drawing. Good. Good. I'm sure Kingdom will be happy to hear that. Really? You're up on the roof with me? Come on. Alright, fine. You guys want to die? You're gonna die. Alright? Go away. Shakaso, I think we've got several people vying for the spot of clown.
An ale house. This must be it.
Okay, there we go. We can go talk to... Oh, come on! I am anonymous, come on.
You have the sharpest tool.
Okay, there we go. No alpha clown. Alright, where is Sigurd?
Sigurd's not here. I'll ask around.
Okay, he's not even here. Hello, gents.
I'm looking for two men. Not locals. A Norse and an Arab.
Are you kidding me?
Soldiers came after. If I were you, I'd kick mum about it.
Anyone else? You? Alright, there we go. Goodness gracious. Alright. Can I please continue with the quest? They gave me their answer. Can't talk to you yet because I'm not anonymous. I'm not in conflict. There's no one here. Are we done with this nonsense? Is that the last soldier coming to get me? Seems like it. Okay, let's get some answers out of these people before another moron wanders in here.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
You mean like... Hang on a second. Hang on a second. So she's like, oh, I've had enough trouble. And then it's like, okay, well, you know, I'm just here looking for someone. Can you, where'd they go? Like, what direction? Can you point me in that direction? I'll just leave. She's like, what's it to ya? It's like, do you want me to start trouble? Because I have no problem starting trouble. And she's like, I'll summon soldiers. It's like, you mean like these ones? This pile of dead bodies that I've left in here?
You seem to respect this man Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for this Shire. Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenford Shire to be free, and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for her village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
I hope I am.
Such a woman would help me find Giedrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they
Embry
hid in
with
one
the
of their
random
fish
game
houses.
fact right off the start. Oh boy. Boy, let's see here.
Fine fele he from Cleve, but all the yebetan, the he the god wille, ni a stiet on volkunum.
Okay. Excellent.
You
You were hoping to get a game fact about something cheerful. Well, I don't want to say this is cheerful. Hang on a second, we need to stop her from humming. I don't want to say this is necessarily cheerful, but it is certainly interesting. There we go. So, I've shown a lot of games on stream, and as you all know by now, I am a collector. I don't believe I've shown this one on stream. So I have a small section of my collection dedicated to games that are from, or exclusive to outside the United States, or at least the North American continent. And so, you know, I've got games from Japan, I've got, or that are exclusive to Japan, exclusive to Germany, exclusive to, I think I've got a couple from China as well. And this one is part of that. This is, currently, as far as I know, one of the rarest games on the Xbox 360. This is Carnival Games. However, what is distinct about this one, because you can get this game in every single region. This copy, however, is from Taiwan. This is Taiwanese Carnival Games. It is currently one of the rarest games on the platform. And I can give you a quick breakdown here. Let me see here. It is that one. Alright. Currently, out of everyone on the planet who has played an Xbox game, 45 people have played this game. They have tied it to their tag. And 11 of those have completed it. No one has this game. But can you get all the Carnival games to completion? I believe you can. Let me see here. Yeah, theoretically it's possible. It's just, I know that the re-release on Xbox One is rather difficult just because there's a couple games that come down to RNG. But yes, so there's your first game fact. This right here is Taiwanese Carnival Games, and it is currently the rarest Xbox 360 game available. Oop. Set it aside here. Not as rare as finding your pencil when you drop it. I like to think it's maybe a little bit more rare than that, but you do have a point. Okay, so let's see here. They hopped out this window and ran straight for the river.
Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
Oh, let's see here. Oh no, you made me smile. I mean, is that really such a bad thing?
These sciences go over my head, honestly.
So, the fish houses are located along the river in Buckingham. So is it just check these houses? Because we're in Buckingham right now. I completely understand, Embry. I am happy to help. Alright, so it's got to be this one, right? Because we can go into this house.
Jammed. Need to get on the other
Yeah,
side.
door's barred from the other side. So, how do we get in there? Aha, like this. Also, just in case you guys did not see on the Discord, I have a special announcement. So this Thursday is the release date for Far Cry 6, and so on Friday, I will be doing a special bonus stream for the launch of Far Cry 6, and we'll be playing some of that and seeing what that's about. Looks like the achievement list just dropped as well, so hopefully it's not too bad. Can the next game fact be about one of the lower rated games you have? Top 5 lowest rated. Well, I believe... Have we already done Ride to Hell Retribution? I feel like we have. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. I've got another one. I've got another really low-rated one. Well, put it this way. Not low-rated as in by, like, critics, but low-rated as in by me. Can we play eFootball 2022? No, I've heard how bad that one is. I have no interest in trying it. I've seen that apparently all the achievements can be unlocked by using 2 controllers in local play. And if you do that, it takes maybe like 2 hours to complete. So that's what I'll be doing, is just using 2 controllers, finishing that pile of garbage, and then that'll be the end of that. Oh, Von Lucier with the random game fact. Oh boy, alright. We're already on the next one. Okay, so lowest, not rated low by critics, but rated low by me. Thank you, Von Lucier. Rated low by yours truly. This is Alone in the Dark. This is an Atari title, and it is basically the story is the devil himself attacks the city of New York, and you're some sort of cop / investigative reporter, and you also discover that you're a time traveler somehow. To be honest, the story is not very well explained at all. The game mechanics barely work. There are parts of the game in particular that I remember because of how bad they are, where you have basically things that emit light will repel this like evil black sludge, and there are parts where it's like, oh, I have to go up that ladder, except between me and the ladder is just a giant pool of this evil black sludge. And so, you know, what you have to do traditionally is carry like road flares with you, and then you can just throw them down and it recedes, and then you walk through the light and whatever. Myself and Kill the Choir did not know that, and we actually ended up ditching the road flares early in the game because we needed space in our inventory. Yes, it's one of those that says, well, you don't need to get rid of this to fit this in your pockets. Wasn't it one of the only games with a proper fire extinguisher? I'm not sure. But so we ended up having to... We accidentally ditched the road flares, and then we got to one of those spots where you need to, you know, create light to pass through. And, yeah. So we didn't have something to produce light. So what we ended up doing is going all around this section of the map, because it's a linear level-based game, and we went all around this section of the map because you can't go back and get the road flares, and we took every piece of wood we could find, furniture, tables, chairs, broken doors, planks of wood, whatever, and we threw it into the black sludge, and then shot it with incendiary rounds to light it all on fire, and then just like sprinted through it, setting ourselves on fire in the process. It took at least 30 tries to make it work. Have you tried raising the gamma and shoving your eyes against the screen? The problem is not like not being able to see it. We're talking it was a flat coat of the sludge that only like receded from light. So you needed to effectively create a bridge through the sludge. This game, oh my god, this game is terrible. No, don't play it. It's bad. It's real bad. Alright, so let's see here. So... okay, so it says it's like right over here? But I don't think we could get into that house. Yeah, it says we're in that house. Oh goodness, already doing the next fact.
Smells like a fish house. Good spot to hide.
Hey, we found him.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
It's good to see you again, Basim. Even if you haven't kept my brother trained on the task at hand.
It's not my place to lead your brother about like a bridled mare.
Now there's an idea. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's alderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life.
Oh.
Now she's taken up her husband's
Embry with
fight,
the third and
promise of
final
aid
game
from
fact
King
of the
Alfred
stream.
Wessex.
Holy cow.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Giedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the
Hang on a
longhouse.
second, I'm
with you
paralyzed
we
with
can mount a
choice here.
surprise strike.
If Giedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done.
Here we go. Okay.
Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor,
Alright, let's see here. So, I bet you guys have heard of Olympian Michael Phelps, yes? Michael Phelps, he's a professional swimmer. Is a multiple times, like, double-digit gold medal holder for the United States. Well, did you know that he has a video game? This is Michael Phelps Push the Limit. Yes, Michael Phelps Push the Limit is an Xbox 360 Kinect game. Who boy. You know, if you're gonna play this one, I really hope you guys like doing this a lot in front of a camera, because this is the game. Like, hang on. What you're seeing me do right now, this is the game. This is all that it is just doing this in front of a Kinect for hours. Oh boy. So there you go. There's your third random game fact of the stream. You guys burned through them real quick.
I heed Basim's wisdom, but he follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright. And he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has
It's like giving a random person a game. I mean, to be fair, hang on a second. Now I need to know. Michael Phelps, by himself, singular person, has 23 gold medals in the Olympics for swimming. So I feel like if anyone's gonna get a game about swimming, it makes sense that he's the one.
Your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the lords of Mercia, then all of England. But Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face and heard the litany of my forefathers, and, well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
Alright, so we need to go undetected through here and reach the longhouse. Some guy named Bob the Game. I mean, I feel like that exists. Probably not to that extent.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Oh, come on. gotta be kidding me. Come on. Anyone else? I'm not gonna try and open this door again like an idiot if someone else just shows up. Hi, Jally. How's it going?
Hey, can't do this alone.
Popping in just in time to, you know, miss all three of our random game facts.
Stay your blades. This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it.
Lady, there is no need for slaughter. We all want peace for Oxenford. Can we find some agreement?
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose
Yeah,
your
she's
next
nice.
words with care. For you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms. Free my friend
That
here,
seems to
and
be
kiss
the
my lordly
the
feet.
trend,
You
Jally.
will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red ass, wayface. I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
They're all gonna die.
What have they done to
What kind of mess did you get yourself into?
Untie me! I can still fight these bastards!
You'll slip.
Dog.
Knock the birdie off its perch.
Damn it to hell!
Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna take some bets. How much you want to bet that lady that just said that she would shit
I
on
was
us
desperate to fight.
is part of
You
the
should've freed me.
the cult?
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met.
That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk
Where
with...
is she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where, and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse.
Okay.
Off again, Eivor. You and I, with blades drawn and hearts ablaze.
Who is this Fulke that Basim spoke of?
An ally, Eivor. A most important ally. A holy woman raised in prophecies and secret knowledge.
That is not the sort of a lie.
By the way, the horse can swim now.
Sort of
I have
alliance we're
upgraded
looking
it.
for, Sigurd.
No, it's even better. You cannot imagine what discoveries await.
You're speaking strangely, brother.
Because I'm alive, Eivor. My heart's alight with the fuel of fight.
I like how we keep leaving them behind. All right. That's terrible, Jally.
just a trial.
I hope she's able to get better
I
soon.
must be careful now.
No wonder she hasn't been feeling good. Poor girl.
They're about to execute the prisoners.
These subjects of the Lady Eadwyn who betrayed their oath to the Shire. Not true. Silence! They stand accused and are guilty of spreading calumny against our sainted Lady Eadwyn and engaging in sedition and general disreputable acts. Pig shies! Each shall be called to confess his perfidy. Confession grants atones death. Execute the prisoners at once! Rescue us! We can help!
Alright, that went probably as good as it could have.
Laid alive.
Keep on!
Eadred sent me to find you. Let's go now.
For God and mercy!
Yeah, I mean, at least she's somewhere where she can get the help she needs, even if it does have to be overnight.
Fight for Giedrich! Down with Lady Eadwyn! Down with Eadwyn! For God have mercy!
Alright, everyone, come on. Oh, there's a designated place.
We fought with our Weasley Alderman for years. Now his widow wants to lop off our heads.
Go right over here. Excellent.
Bless you all. Thanks to you, I live to pay Lady Eadwyn back in blood. I am Thane Holt. Does Giedrich live?
He's safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We are at your side in this fight, to keep this land in the hands of those who love Mercia, be they Saxon or Dane.
God in heaven knows I'd sooner see a Dane married to my daughter than sell a man of Wessex one of my pigs. If Giedrich is behind you, then I am too.
We're told you know of a holy woman, Fulke. Where is she now?
Can we not fixate on this cipher, Fulke? Eadwyn is our focus.
Fulke holds a secret that may turn the tide of this fight. Without her, I cannot achieve my full purpose here.
The madwoman Fulke?
You see, brother? Your mysterious Fulke has a mind in disarray.
Mad or no, I want to speak with her.
Understand this. Fulke is a heretic, a sower of poisoned knowledge, and an enemy of the Church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself, and for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Giedrich some word of what has happened here?
You can speak with him in my stead, but we must hurry. Fulke's life may be in danger.
We risk losing all the gains we've made here for the sake of this woman.
Trust me, Eivor. Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east, at Linforda. An old harbor on the Great Ouse. Meet us there.
We Thanes will raise a feard and join with you to take down Edwin, whatever it takes. Bring this news to Giedrich, and tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
Every man will be needed.
So, Sigurd seems like he's, you know, completely changed as a character. I'm not sure I like it, to be honest. Like, he's just, you know, clearly Basim has been talking to him a lot, and I guarantee you it's about, like, oh, the assassins and the greater purpose of the assassins and so on and so forth. But he seems to just be like, ah, yes, I am the prophesized king of New England, and so on and so forth. And it's just like, he's been gone a few days? Something like that? It doesn't really make much sense for him to just have, like, flipped a switch like that, and he's like, yes, I am the chosen one, like that. I don't know. He seems like he's kind of like they had to accelerate that character development for story purposes. Also, you guys want to see something cool? I was just notified today that this became available. Let's see here. There we go. Look what I can do now. Isn't that neat? I can draw on the screen. You want to see something uncool, actually? Put down the crayons? Hey! Oh yeah, guys, see, look, I'm just coloring on my screen with crayons. Isn't that neat? When I eventually get around to getting a drawing tablet, that might actually... Oh, actually, that's a good idea, Embry. Hang on a second. Eh. Oh, is there a fill tool? I don't know if there's a fill tool. Oh, this would be much better if they had a fill tool, but you know what? I'll take the, the basic thing. There you go. There's an awful tomato. Keep in mind, I'm using a mouse, and I'm using, like, a downgraded version of MS Paint to do this, so it's not gonna be fantastic, alright? I fail pre-K, what the heck?
No soldiers here now. Giedrich has cleared them all out.
She's well supplied, that's for certain. Well done capturing these, lads. It was bloody business.
Nettles. That fat priest. Boils and walls. From Dorchester.
Oil jars, spring-old arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Giedrich.
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
Every single one. They've set out to raise a fear of fighting men. They all stand with you, Giedrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you and your brother.
What, didn't you
Are
learn
still
to
with me?
use MS Paint in school? No, I didn't.
I like your bluntness, Gietrich. My axe is yours. My brother's too.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their search for the woman Fulke. He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. Already what men I've got for the coming fight.
Congratulations, how was it? I've heard nothing but good things about Psychonauts 2.
Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my field if any are in strife. We stole
It was
some of the
okay?
supplies
Alright.
here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
Wait, we can just jump straight to killing her? Let's just do that. Like, okay. So, let me point this out too. Combat felt forced? Okay. I mean, that, you know, that's fair. So, let me point this out. So, you guys see the suggested power of 90 for this, you know, region. If you remember, when we left off last Wednesday, I think it was, when can we drunkenly build a giant wooden horse again? Embry, if that was an option, I'd be going and doing that right now. Unfortunately, I haven't discovered it yet. If I do discover it, even if I'm, you know, off-screen, or off-stream, I will save it until we are streaming again. Let's see here. So the recommended power for this region is 90. And with all my playing during my downtime, as you can see, I have been quite busy. Power 154, and the entire red tree is done. So, I think we can just jump straight to killing our target for this region. I don't think they're going to be able to stop us. At least not easily. Now, let me see here. There we go. So, we may need to fast travel again. Find and speak to Sigurd again. Alright. Why are we finding and speaking to Sigurd when we can just go straight to killing the target? You have a friend that has spent 700 hours on the game Tennis Elbow Manager? Hang on a second. Tennis Elbow Manager. This is bizarre. Why is this a real thing? Why is there 4 of them? Why are there 4 tennis elbows?
Dear God, we're in trouble! Watch out over there, men! Oh, Christ in holy heaven!
Giedrich asked me to help you whenever I could.
Edwin's soldiers have got us in a tough spot. We're grateful for any help you can give.
Sure. That's not his most played game either. Oh my goodness. One of your friends has 40,000 hours in Left 4 Dead 2. Oh my god. That's multiple years of playtime. Hey guys, did we get him? I think we got them all. I want to say we got them all. 4.5 years of playtime. That is nuts. That is dedication. I think the only game that I come close to matching that on is RuneScape. Does he just leave it on in the background? Yes. Okay, so at this point, it's just become a meme. His long playtime of it.
Aid me. Be my eyes. Near an old harbor. This is the camp.
How do we charm her when she's in the camp? Do we say what we're after?
Alright, let's hear what nonsense we have with Sigurd here.
And here's Eivor.
Ah, you timed things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's Monastery, just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
I have explained enough.
No,
Now
you
is the
have
time for action.
you literally
You've
have
done
not
nothing
said
of
a
the
word
sort.
about why.
Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason enough.
Why? So she might cast a spell and turn Edwin into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
I've already plundered St. Alban's Abbey and lifted its treasures from nave to crypt. I saw no prisoners of note.
She is there. I know it. And she is the most valuable treasure of them all. Eivor, there was a time when you would follow me without question, because we trusted one another, because you knew I would never lead you into folly, never wager our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
Sigurd, you know I would never betray your trust in me. I'll fight with you. But there must be limits to this chase. Giedrich is counting on us.
Of course he is. And soon we will deliver. Come.
#1 playtime on stream?
Are you sure you saw nothing? No crypts? No prisoners?
Nothing I can recall for certain.
#1 playtime on Steam is 1.984 million hours. What game? It's got to be Team Fortress 2.
What do we know
Or
of
some
this
other
woman?
game that's been on Steam for a long
She
time.
appears to be an adventurer of sorts.
The Thane called her a heretic.
All the better for us. She's clearly someone who knows her own mind.
Oh, total
admire
hours,
your
so all
optimism,
games
brother.
on a single account. Alright. That's gotta be someone who joined Steam, like, right at the beginning. Alright. Thanks. Much appreciated, I guess. You can idle more than one game at once. Oh, okay. The account is 9 years old. How many years is 1.9 million hours?
Have a look, Sunan.
Alright, so what do we got here? In the monastery's crypt. Okay, so we're going in the right direction then.
Like holy Judas, I thank you, beloved Jesus, for the wisdom to pierce Sophia's cloud, to see beyond and above the lies of Yaldabaoth, to know the first mystery that is the last mystery.
Who dares enter this sanctuary?
226
This
years.
stony cave reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you?
We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer.
Oh, the mad heretic!
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Open the door.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mahometans, but by true Christians.
Friar, our hands are bloody with the gore of your guardians. Is your god so starved of martyrs that you wish to die as well?
You make a fine point. Let me pray on this. The Lord bids me to welcome all strangers. Here, friend, take the key, and depart with your strange friend.
Okay. Alright, and he just walks off.
Praise thee, Lord of the Treasury of Light, for this chance of deliverance. Are you sent by the angels of Sackless, or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm, a humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts.
The instruments of the children of Sackless the Fool. Yes, I am. I have many such curiosities.
And you possess an object? A polished stone with unusual markings?
Now, you're a curious one. A cowl and robes hiding tawny skin. And that devilish blade.
Why do we linger here? Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
Okay.
Come.
Why is everyone talking in riddles?
How long were you imprisoned?
Some weeks, perhaps a month.
For your so-called heresies?
Heresies, yes. I have been blessed to discover many profane objects in my lifetime. Objects which attest to the works of the Demiurge, the false god worshipped by these robed imbeciles across...
Yes, 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 I'll show the drawing. Hang on a second. There you go. There's your drawing. Something is sus, Shakaso. I do not trust this
these relics
person.
and carvings. And here in England, too. Lady Edwin claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
Yes, it says Embry told me to show you how it's done.
If you wish to know the truth of our origins, I will show you today.
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
True nature? You said this was about victory, about defeating Edwin.
To know that I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It will give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods. Brother, what by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, We have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
That I do. A monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
Will you buy and trade this stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences.
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The languages are known and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
No risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering gods, let me hear, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And you fascinate me more with each passing moment. The Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
Yes, oh my god.
The sooner we see this slab of rock, the better. Let's go.
Approach the stone with an open mind, Ava. You may find it more interesting than you expect.
Oh goodness, Sigurd's gone and lost his mind, you guys. I gotta be honest, the number one thing that keeps ringing in my mind is the prophecy from the beginning of the game where the seer lady was like, "You're going to betray Sigurd."
The Saga Stone comes from an ancient race of beings, a generation of lesser gods, as do all the artifacts I collect for my church.
You prayed to the Christ Jesus in your cell. Is your church not the Church of Rome, like these Saxons?
These Saxons believe in Christ the Redeemer, but I know his true purpose. Christ the Educator, the keeper of secret knowledge.
Is this why Edwin loathes you? For preaching such an idea?
Yes. Christians like her, like Alfred, they believe Christ's purpose on earth was to wash us free of sin. The Roman Church has been deluded by the lies of Saklas, or Yaldabaoth, the demiurge of many names, a lesser god. Saklas and his kind were wise in their time, but they lost sight of the true God, the self-begotten one, Lord of the treasury of light. This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
And I have not yet reached its end.
Be on your guard. Someone is watching us.
Take care, everyone.
The villagers aren't happy we're here.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
Okay. This is all gonna come down... You know what it is Basim thinks that Sigurd is someone who has the blood of the Isu, the same way Alexios is. When in fact it's not going to be Sigurd, it's going to be us. I'm calling it now.
A ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply too craven and deluded to understand the secret wisdom we possess.
Brother Paul!
Oh. Oh yeah, he's in here.
Is this him? Your acolyte, Paul?
My dearest friend. May you live as one with the true God, in the treasury of light.
Your friend paid the price for his loyalty. I imagine he was guarding the stone.
Edwin's men did this. They killed Brother Paul and took my stone.
You, always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
Basim fills your head with twisted prophecies. He leads you like a chained dog.
Basim has shown me so much. He knows my mind.
Hold, both of you. You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
You feel like the goal needs more time? I would agree, but 30 days is the maximum that I can do.
How dare you Danes befoul my lands?
Hold off, Ava. First we talk. Lady Edwin! A stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
Yes. One of this heretic's blasphemous baubles.
Shakaso dumping 1,920 points into the community
We are here
goal.
to trade.
Nice. Thank you,
That
Shakaso.
stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Giedrich our word.
For that stone, we will leave your lands and not return.
Oh, for this? You must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a promise, brother. Brother.
We have a deal, then?
We accept.
Done.
We do not!
Avon! No!
Cut them down! Leave none alive!
Sigurd's full of crap.
Avon, are you mad?
At you, yes.
We had our chance!
We will speak of this, Avon. I will not forget.
Kingdom with the dab. Oh!
Get ready! More of them!
Come on, man. Sigurd's off his rocker.
Eivor, you muck-minded fool!
That was our chance to recover the stone without letting of blood.
Is that now your stance? In spite of promises made?
I am your Jarl, and I have sight and wisdom well beyond what you know.
A coward's answer.
Remember your place, Eivor, or nothing good will come of all this.
Stay out of this.
Enough!
If it wasn't clear why Sigurd is in command, it is now. Your temper runs too hot, Wolf-Kissed.
You want to settle things with Basim, you call a holmgang. Else you follow me. You listen to me, you do as I ask.
Edwin will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Giedrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was always our plan, Eivor. I had no intention of betraying Giedrich.
Maybe tell us that, you idiot!
Guessing through your fits of madness.
You are not always to be trusted. Your passions overcome you. I know that. My father knew that. Your father knew it.
What do you guys think? Because I'm thinking of punching Sigurd. He's calling our he's calling our parents into this.
You move with the wrath of Odin, but you do not have his wisdom. That will lead you astray, Eivor. Come, friend. We have a battle to prepare for.
This quarrel with your brother is something to behold. Has it always been so heated?
No, he's lost his damn mind.
All my life we moved as one. As family. As kin. I have always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Folke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Edwin? I will.
Giedrich asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations?
I don't know,
supplies?
Kingdom. He brought our dead parents into this and said that they would be disappointed with us. I feel like that's worthy of punching him.
Meet me there. I'll come soon. Sigurd, brother, you are lost in a sea storm of your own making.
Proving a point of someone off their rocker is not a thing to be ashamed of here. Like, aha! You have struck me because I have been a huge jerk! It's like, yeah, actions have consequences. Your newest artwork? Sure, give me 1 second here. You know, I'll say this. There you go. I'll say this. Sigurd seemed like he was a pretty level-headed leader at the beginning of the game. And every time we've talked to him since then, he's always had a clear goal in mind, but then he spends time with Basim, and now it's like, he's like, ah, no, I will be the hero, I will be the chosen one, me, 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 me. It's like, kinda making me call into question the whole, you know, good leader thing from earlier. I don't even necessarily think he got a hype man. I think he just got someone in his ear that's telling him what he wants to hear at all times.
What see you, old friend?
Yeah.
Dear man,
here's Folke.
For that is where you will be. It's for the good of your Shire.
You've lost your senses.
What's the noise about?
She's trying to rob me. I warn you, soldiers are coming to escort me any minute.
This merchant is taking supplies to the castle. Oil for boiling, arrows, shields, rations.
Cool, we're gonna burn it all
buy
down.
them, but he refuses.
I don't sell on a future promise of profit. Edwin's a valuable customer.
Then I'll make you a new author.
Ever watched Lord of the Rings? Yes. I have.
How about a story? I'll spin you a tale in exchange for your wares.
That's an odd bargain, Dane, but I'll bite. Sing me one of your sagas.
The wild winds wandered. The seas spit salt. The night fell into slumber. Wise Odin rose and bade farewell. He pulled on boots of leather.
Bit of a slow start. Pick it up.
Long before the beginning, before you and I and the others, Wise Odin looked with his one wan eye, stared and blinked and thundered.
This Odin fella, he's one of your gods, isn't it?
The moon burns red, the sea foams gold. Wise Odin utters the words.
Right, this is not what I wanted. Stop it, will ya?
The snake coils.
We just keep going.
Poison drips from the mouth.
Enough, enough! Is this some sort of Nordic curse? Run, go!
How does it end?
They all die.
We just keep telling the story, and he's like, "Oh, I'm being cursed."
We can use these oil jars to surprise the soldiers.
I see visions of burning men, the screams of soldiers aflame. If we place the oil and supplies near the hay along the road, it will burn like hellfire when the soldiers arrive.
Take position on that bluff and watch for the soldiers, would you?
You'll hear me howl as the men approach.
I should be cautious around here.
Alright, so we just gotta cast a wide net of oil jars here. Hope for the best.
What was that?
My howl. Idwin's men approach.
What is going on?
Yes, I do remember the guy that was poisoning the mind of Rohan. That's exactly who I was thinking of. Most boring trap ever. I would agree. This is not really working out great, if I'm being honest. It'd be much easier if I just, ran up to them and started just hurling axes.
Cut them down, Ava.
There we go. Much easier, much faster. Hello?
That's the last of them. Edwin will be waiting for aid that never comes. Something wrong?
No. No, quite the opposite. At Sancte Albanus, your brother claimed kinship with the gods. Is it true? Is he descended from the Archon's children, the Isu?
Not to be blunt, Fulke, but only half of what you say ever makes any sense to me.
I often presume too much of my audience. Men who fear damnation, when ignorance is the greatest of all evils.
Ignorance of what?
What a perfect sentence. I'll ask more simply. Could your brother be descended of the gods? Or could he be a god himself?
How is that possible? You don't believe such a thing yourself, do you?
Not elusive self-begotten light who reigns over all, but a lesser god. Imperfect and given to temptation.
Sigurd is only a man, the son of a king and my brother. He may think highly of himself, but he's no god.
Yet it's possible his line of kings was fathered by a god. In ages past.
We haven't time for these fantasies, Fulke. It's time I regroup with Giedrich to see how his assault preparations are coming along.
Godspeed, Eivor. I will stay here to pray for the souls of the dead before I join you.
Alright. So now we're off to storm the castle. And Shaka, so I think those red oil barrels, or the little pots, have like a... I don't want to call it a pilot light, but they've got like a little spark off the top of them. So I think breaking them makes the fire catch.
Sunan.
Trap will hear you.
Look, lads! There's Eivor!
We're with you, Eivor.
See that our catches of arrows enough for everyone. 20 to a man.
Giedrich.
Eivor, have you dealt Edwin a few bruising blows?
I have. She'll feel the pain soon enough.
Excellent. My men are itching to attack the fortress, but we'd be fools to force it now.
Why is that?
On account of Edwin's got too many traps and defenses. Her springalds cut us to bloody stumps before they poured boiling oil upon us like a summer tempest.
Keep the men at the ready. I'll slip in alone and see what I can do about these defenses.
By my joints and ankles, you're a tough one.
What is that saying? By my joints and ankles.
Eivor, Giedrich, and victory!
Alright. So we've got a bunch of defenses that we need to tear down first. Oh, and there's a moat. Okay.
The castle keep looks impregnable. That will be Edwin's last stand. Right, I'm in.
Alright, so we've got some defenses to dismantle while we're in here.
The Springles are large bolt casters. I must disable them.
Alright, so, what do we got? What do we got here? A couple things over here we can take care of. Alright, so let's see if we can climb our way up here. Why is everyone still calm after hearing an explosion? I don't know. That's a good question. But we're gonna not question that because they should hear us, but they don't for some reason, so that works out in our favor.
Done, but this should be enough to launch the assault. Now it's down to Giedrich to lead his men.
So we got a couple more things that we can take care of. Darn it. Oh, I hate the torch throwing in this. There we go. Finally got it to burn. Okay, so now that is the only thing left right here. Alright, we're ready to siege.
You're mine! Vengeance is mine!
Okay. Now we just need to get back and report that we have won big time. Alright, let's see here.
I say we wait. There's too much riding on this.
I am Sigurd Jarl, Lord of East Mercia, and I say we fight! Now!
You're a good man, Sigurd, and I'm thankful for all you've done. But without Eivor, I make no moves.
Is it done?
It is.
And have you laid your poles of hazel and composed your poems for this coming victory?
I'm here to speak with Giedrich.
Go on, then. Your master waits.
Still dreaming of your precious stone?
It is not dreams that led me here, Eivor. I've had visions, prophecies from the gods.
Visions.
I'll sacrifice to Tyr this day, the Lord of Justice, the harbinger of flawless victory.
Sigurd, what prophecies?
Are we ready to assault the castle, Eivor? The signs and portents read well.
We are ready. Give the command.
Good. And let's be quick about it. My scouts tell me a force of King Alfred's men is on the march. Let's end this before that flap-mouthed pudding has a chance to hit back.
Flap-mouthed pudding. Okay. Yep, I know I need arrows. I imagine they'll have some throughout the battlefield. We're not going to be doing much shooting during the battle, I can imagine. And if we do, then I have a separate bow that uses a different kind of arrow. Alright, here we go.
Bring down the drawbridge!
Oh, and look at that. Right off the bat, we need arrows. Luckily, it seems like they've refilled them for us.
I must come for you!
Howdy, fellas!
Take the castle!
Ah, and they can't pour oil on us. We broke those. Oh, it's not here. Okay. Grud. Where is the entryway here? Oh, I bet you it's in through there. Alright, here we go.
Let's bleed!
It's open! Find Edwin! Lady Edwin!
She has bodyguards!
Edwin, you won't get away this time.
Foolish Dane! I will send you to your sad supper in Valhalla. A reward in silver for each dead Dane.
Away with you! Damn you to hellfire! Hell!
We will use your flesh as mulch for our crimes.
Nice to make you on fire! I'll make blood oozing of you!
Come on, hold still. What the heck is she doing?
Heathen swine!
Oh, what? It took the adrenaline but didn't do the move? Come on. What the heck was that? Oh, boy. Full-priced $60 game, by the way. Oh, she's not dead.
You felled the lofty lady.
Do what you must, Thane of Dungheaps. As one loyal to her shire and her people, I know which of us God favors.
Eivor bested you. It's for Eivor to decide your fate.
You fought with honor and purpose. For that, I put you in Giedrich's care. You will see you're treated well.
I will, so long as you recant your friendship with that pot of warm piss, King Alfred.
Agreed.
Take her away.
Yep, what was it? I have a Switch, and I have Minecraft, which has achievements, and then I do not have Ori and the Blind Forest, which is the other one with
I fulfilled
achievements.
my promise to you. I trust you'll do the same. An oath between our people.
Aye, you've done us well, Eivor. I thank you. And if ever you need the like, I'll do what I can.
I will. Count on it.
I'd be quick about plundering. King Alfred will be on his way, and he won't be alone.
Okay, nice. That's done. Now, if I remember correctly, when I was running through this area doing all the little side objectives, there was this, which I could not get to. This piece of gear, so it's in here somewhere. Oh, right here. There we go. That's Oxenfordshire done with all the side objectives. If it helps, you can use the Minecraft achievement worlds with Minecraft on the Switch.
See? The markings of the Ancient One. ones. The Isu. The gods begat of gods.
I've seen this somewhere. I know these words.
One who stands at a threshold should take great care to look around, for who knows what foes lie in wait in the halls beyond.
I have passed through this doorway once before. With Sigurd. In a dream.
Not once. 1,000 times.
1,000.
Okay. I mean, the only reason you need to buy a Switch would be Smash Bros. Ultimate.
What does it say, Sigurd? Does it speak to you?
Yes. But the words are... fogged. Shadowed. And yet I feel their meaning. And the ash tree... I see the great tree of life, her boughs reaching skyward, opening the way. It's just as you promised, Basim. All you foretold was true. Eivor, I am more than I appear to be. So much more.
This is wicked magic, Sigurd. Darksader, do not listen.
No, this is real. This is everything.
To the walls! To the walls! Alfred's come! King Alfred of Wessex! Marching up the rise with a mess of soldiers!
Have we time to escape?
The men are spent. We've not a chance in blazing hell.
A parley, then. We must call a parley. I will speak, and the King of Wessex will listen.
Oh, this is not going to end well for anyone.
As I understand, King Alfred, your name is not spoken with affection here in Mercia.
Yet I am close enough to Wessex to hear myself praised from morn till twilight.
Return to your singing subjects, then, and leave the affairs of Mercia to the Danes.
Not till your pagan war songs are safely out of hearing.
Offer to exchange, Lord. You can serve as
Please, no secrets here.
Let's end this here, my lord. Let's exchange men. My best warrior for yours to prove peace. After which you leave Mercia, and we fall back.
How convenient.
North of River Ouse.
These terms are fair. Wulfrich, my war thane. You will go with Giedrich, brother. Name your man.
Sigurd Jarl, I offer myself.
Thank you, Basim.
King Alfred. Wait.
Paladin Fulke.
What is going on?
You with this company?
I was, my lord. To recover from Edwin what was mine by right. Sigurd is the only man you need. He's worth more than 20 other men. He is the son of a king.
Traitorous snake!
And his heresies are profound, my lord. He claims to be a living god.
I've got you, troll woman!
Tush! I'll gift myself to you, King Alfred. Because it is not my fate to die by your hand.
Brother.
Have faith, for the Lord God watches over you all.
This man is dangerous, my lord. Let me hold him.
Do what you must, but treat him with care.
I think it's pretty clear that she's not gonna do that.
By all the gods, Basim, what was that?
I will shatter them. They shall not get away.
Things have gotten complicated. Okay, what the heck is going on? Wait, what do you... Hang on a second. What? Okay, I don't know why we still have the quests to weaken her hold on the region when, well, she's not in control of the region anymore. So I guess we'll go do that? Alright, please, I just want to leave the camp. Thank you. I don't understand why it's still making us do this. Maybe an oversight by the devs? I don't know.
Sunan, guide me.
Wait a second, didn't we... I mean, that's clearly already destroyed. Alright, that's done. Alright. Bizarre. Very strange, but we will get this done, and then hopefully the next quest will appear. Okay. Hopefully the next quest will appear. It did say that we completed that, quest line. So I don't know why this is even an option at this point. Come on.
do you see?
More supply carts. Okay. Alright, that's that done. Oh, well, it gave us a whole nother level, so that works. Even if it has no impact on what we were supposed to be doing, we'll still take the extra skill points. Alright, so... we got nothing. Yeah, I guess now we have to go report back to Ranvi. So let's go report back to Ranvi. Anytime now. Hello?
Please, Rada, tell us another. Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste.
Alright. Ranvi, your husband's crazy.
Ranvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch.
It is there on the table.
Blessings, blah blah blah. I write you to ease your mind and let you know that Sigurd is in good hands and fine company. Treat him with all the care he deserves. Uh-oh. The order which I belong to has use for such a man. He is in many ways the pinnacle to which we aspire. She's the instrument. She's a member of the order.
The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Gidrich. Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
Alright. So now what? I suppose we just move on to the next alliance? That's gotta be it. Alright.
I want to see the alliance map.
So London. We'll do London next.
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asks that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the north gate and start asking around.
And stab in the mouth.
I will.
Good. I await your return.
And then instead of traveling all the way down there, we're just gonna fast travel. Goodness gracious, the amount of time it takes to load. It is absurd. All right. Okay, so we need to start asking around to locate our next target here.
The Cripple Gate of London. Might find an official.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Here, love. Hey, bear our Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 year back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery.
Stow!
Oh boy. Here we go.
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
These guys are really bad at fighting. I do not think they landed a single hit on either of us.
Is this kind of noise common to London?
Nah, we've a quiet day once in a great while. Try not to kill anyone, eh?
I'll wear your face as a skull cap stone.
Sorry, I'm allergic to nuts.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Rold, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I'll have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that's you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half.
Yes, it did
I
work.
keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
Let me guess, you guys. You want me to choose this option. Oh, we have a divide. Shakaso and Embry. Jally, would you care to be the tiebreaker here? Yawas. I'm going to interpret that as a yes.
A burly name for a burly man. I like one who can hold himself in a brawl.
To walk tall in London, a man must know how to swing his fists.
It's not empty praise I give.
Well, your candor is appreciated.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go.
All right.
What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor, of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So this is London. A city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
What happened with that flirting? I believe our advances were rebuked.
No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3... Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the ear. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
Uh-oh. What's going on?
God, no. No, no, no.
I think that's Trigger. Oh my.
The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
Oh my goodness.
You've no need for outsiders, Stow. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stow. It can't go on like this.
Oh, I don't really feel like any of these work. Was the chair painted in tomato juice? No, I think you'll find that that's blood.
It's a serious attack. Were they after you as well?
Now that's a fine question, isn't it?
You must be Erke, London's second Reeve.
Erke Botelson, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second Reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stow's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. She came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with her clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man. And that got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a letter. The body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could...
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of free such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
There must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He covered this.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
I didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
Find anything?
I feel like we're missing a couple of things here.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average, and 1 massive.
Casually stealing stuff while solving murder. Look, hey, man, a Viking's gotta eat. And it's not like the dead guy's gonna need that, that silver, you know? Am I missing something? We got that, we got that. Talk to him.
Can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels, while Eivor does all the work.
Is there another thing here on the with the seat? No, I guess not. What if that's the city's tax crate? Well, like I said, Vikings gotta eat. Maybe outside? Nope, not outside. Alright. The key? Let me see here. Yeah, but I get the key, but it's like well beyond the area we're supposed to be investigating. Let's see here. His body, the floor, in from to fate body. What? In from to fate? In front of the body. Thanks, IGN, for spell checking. I assume that means this. Right of the entrance, you'll see some crates. Yep, and then look up. Oh! Guys, I found our 4th clue.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on, there's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal.
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it, even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat, probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by monikers. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
And all members of the Order of
Be
Ancients.
anyone in London? Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The Leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
This temple is our only strong lead. I would like to see it.
Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy was one of the 3.
To arms! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess.
The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my Reeve's face for it.
Keep away! Keep away! The fight is over. Town Hall will follow soon.
So, if I'm not
Should the
mistaken...
Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
If I remember correctly
Temple
from
of
my
Mithras,
exploring,
well guarded for a tangle of old ruins.
we're in the neighborhood
I
of
need
an
to find the
assassin
entrance.
headquarters, an old assassin headquarters. Alright, here we go. Oh, this place is a maze. That's not good.
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted, like we found in the villa. And there is a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
Well, while we're down here, let's get this gear.
Messages between the leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The leech is a strange one, but the compass calls the strikes.
Okay. Through here?
The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
New stuff? Yeah, sure. Let's see here. So I've actually gotten more than a couple shields. We got this one, the kite shield. It is a heavy shield. It does not swing well as a weapon. Let's see here. We have the Shishi Guard and the Britain Shield. Both of which are less powerful than Blood Wolf and the Raven Clan Shield. Alright, and before we back out of here, let's spend some skill points here. There we go, so 2 more skill points and the entire red side of the skill tree has been claimed. Not bad at all. Alright, so now we just have to return to Stowe and Urke.
I've got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least soon and we'll feast.
Is the stealth tree next? Probably. Just so that way we can get to a point where we can one-shot assassinate just about anyone.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Tigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum, notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they're called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain, but know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. We know anything we can act on.
The arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests that he's an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I can't say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
The compass is a mystery. He's mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's not waste any more time. We will find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. Stowe, I'll catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the keys. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends.
I do not know what happens if we don't reach it.
Protected by him.
Alright, here we go. So let's find the arrow. So what'll happen with the community thing is if we don't hit the goal, then obviously I'll put another one up, but I will lower the goal to what I feel is, you know, a more reasonable number. It's all about it's a learning experience here, because the first one was like 10,000 points. You guys knocked that out in like 2 hours, and then what is it? So then this one, excuse me. This one I was trying to, you know, make it so that you guys wouldn't just knock it out in 2 hours. So I may have overcompensated here. But like I said, it is a learning experience, and if the next one needs to be lowered, then the next one will be lowered. You know, I want you guys to feel like you actually can save for these things and make them happen. I don't want to just put unrealistic numbers up and have you guys just lose interest in them completely because, you know, you'll never reach them.
Eivor, welcome to the West Market.
A lawman like you could set folks on edge in a square like this. Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. And once we've found the arrow, this order needs to know we'll be after the leech and the compass as well.
Any noise yet about the arrow and recruits?
I've heard whispers. Somewhere here, a man gives you a coin, and this coin grants you entry to a contest run by the arrow's men.
Which man? I see too many here.
He's good at blending in. I haven't spotted him yet today.
I'll sniff around. You stay back.
Eivor, what was your impression of Erke?
You know him better than me. If you suspect him, only say the word.
No, I believe in Erke. It's me I don't trust. I feel unfit for my post some days. Forgive me. My latest thoughts have been restless. I've been a reeve for so long, fighting for God's justice. I shed my earthly attachments for his great plans.
But you couldn't shed Erke and his friendship.
No. No, I'm not sure I could.
I should find one of these coins soon. Will you be around?
I'll return to St. Paul's just down the road. Godspeed, Eivor.
Alright, so we need to find one of these coins.
You got a coin? Show me. Is that the coin for the archery contest?
Keep off, Mario. This is my coin, my shot. You want one? You talk to my mate Hussa, and he'll point you through.
I heard the take for this job is 3 stubs of silver a month. Is that true?
Hey! No. They pay you more if you drag your brother.
There we go. This coin is engraved with an image of the London Colosseum.
Okay, not how I wanted to do that, but it worked out. Okay, so it'll get lowered significantly once this one runs its course. I don't think, let me see here. I don't think I can actually change it now that it's live. Oh! I can extend the duration. I can extend this for as long as I need to, I think. Because I am looking at it right now, and it says that I can extend it for up to 30 days. And so if that's the case, A, the next one will get lowered, but B, this effectively has no end date, this community challenge. I will keep it going as long as need be. So there's your answer. It is going until it is done. Okay, I was not aware that I could extend it. And Jolly immediately throws 4,000 points in, like, yes! And there's Kingdom with the 6,000 points. 10,000 points from 2 people, you guys. I think you guys have thrown like 12 grand in. Oh, Embry with the 2,000. Look at that. 14,000 points this one stream. You guys are nuts. Oh, sorry. Let me see here. 4,000. Oh, it says total. Okay. I don't know why it tells me the amount that you've contributed total. But just boom, boom, boom. Max points from 3 people. Yeah, you know what, Jolly? Good call. There we go. We're gonna dab on that community challenge. You guys have got this covered. I will extend this challenge as long as it needs to go. Can I have my points back now? No, if you've donated the points, then they are in there. I can't get them back out and give them to you. Truth be told, I did look in to see if there was a way to,
I've seen them around my mum's house.
I looked in to see if there was a way if I could give people channel points. I cannot currently.
What's your business? Shooting or watching?
You're looking for skilled archers, and now you've found one.
This contest is private. Invitation only.
Your men are handing out these coins like they were on fire. Is this enough?
It's enough to keep us
Von
talking.
Lucier
But I
with
want to see
the
how well you
points.
handle that bow before you go any further. Want a trial round to test your eye?
Sure, let's
I'll shoot
practice
a practice
this.
round, just to be sure.
Go ahead then. They're all set up.
Oh, it's time. Alright. We need to equip a different bow for this.
How was that?
You've got quite an eagle eye on
Have
me.
I continued playing Ori? No, I have not.
I've had enough practice. Let's begin.
A real fanatic you are. Get ready. It's a simple contest here. Hit all targets true before the sand runs down. Here's the new competitor. A Norse from the northern wilds of Mercia. And our current reigning champion, Sion. All right, take your mark.
Hook set! Arrows not! Fire!
A perfect strike. We are halfway down the sand.
Hooray, we won.
That's deadly aim you have. Best I've seen for some time. Well shot. You have earned your place at the Arrow's side today. He'll be eager to meet you. Hold yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak with our man, Hussa. Recite the phrase. May the Father of Understanding guide us. And he'll know it's you.
Oh boy, may the Father of Understanding guide us. I recognize that phrase.
Are you Hussa?
Yeah? And who's asking?
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
And may the Mother of Wisdom give us strength. You're to stand just there, look your best when the arrow comes forth, and keep still.
Oh, that's right. The Xbox Live sale, or the sales have updated.
Friends, brethren, good people of London, we have had a hard week. Cowardly invaders stole into our governor's home and robbed him of his life. Trigger, my friend, my leader, slaughtered like a dog by outsiders, by the enemy. Do we expect his reeves to guide us? Some arsed halfwits let Trigger die. They think we're safe, but our governor knew.
So we is it him? Is that confirmed? We know it's him? Yeah, we know it's him.
Confided in me. That's enough.
Just one. God curse you!
There we go. We got the arrow. Oh, that's incredibly graphic.
Arrows knocked! It's a hard thing to raise the rats of a city into warriors. Hook, set!
You raised no one. You only trapped them in their cowering fear.
Draw strings! First wave fire! No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy. Anchor strings! Second wave fire! I was arrow for their rage. Without a foe to consume, we devour ourselves.
He speaks true. A man without an enemy defeats himself.
Justify all you want. You're just a king killer and a coward.
Mighty High Horse, you'd do the same if you were me. Aim and fire!
Ooh. Yikes. Well, we got him. I think they missed. Yeah, they did miss the targets, but they hit the target.
Ha!
Alright, so we got him. So now we have to find the leech.
You're unharmed. Praise be to God.
It will take more than a few lads with newly polished bows to fell me.
The arrow was a boy.
A man with a boy's brain called Avgus.
Avgus? That can't be right.
I could return with his head on a spear if you'd like to see.
No. You've no reason to lie. Yet Avgos, my old friend, had no cause to murder. He saw London as a kiln of rage. To harden the softness of its younger men. Perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see. Ambition, greed, anger.
You're correct,
From one
Embry. I think
man,
that's
such
what that
hatred
was.
is easy to spot, but from many, it's a fog that fills the room.
Power. Men will claw for it and cling to it at the cost of everything.
Very true, and it's cold comfort when glory has the taste of your family's blood. With Avgus gone, I'll turn my attention to the Leech.
Erke should be down at the quays. He'll be waiting for you.
If the compass should emerge, we'll let you know.
Then I'll be at St. Paul's Church, waiting for the good word. Take care, Broga.
Alright, so let's get us a leech.
There's a hath henne. Vi das helge we. Vi hen hath.
Can we get McDonald's on the way? Sure. If we see a McDonald's on our way to the Leech, we'll get some. How's that sound? Alright, there we go. Full disclosure, I thought the arrow was gonna be this guy. I was like, come on, he's standing right in front of us.
Is this the Leech's work?
Yeah. New corpses every day.
How many bodies is that now?
A score have been uncovered. Definitely the Leech's work.
How can you be sure?
Their eyes are scooped out. Black, empty caverns. Same as Trigger's gods.
There must be hundreds of people passing by here each day. Anyone see them dumped?
It's the riverbank, Vinner. Every crooked dealing in this city goes through here.
Stowe has seen the same. It's not only the dogs.
How is that Sparrowheart? I worry for him.
Soft, but unsullied. He helped me find Avgus, and that's enough.
Avgus. I had a hunch or two about that arse blister. Should have acted.
Any hunches about the Leech you want to share?
Erke! Tell me it wasn't her!
It wasn't your daughter, dear Kida. Take a breath.
Oh, thank Freya. I have such a fear I will find her down here. She works errands for a smith who sends her to these docks. Most times at night. I cannot stand it.
When did she go missing?
A few days back. Left after sundown. Never came home, my Regna. Gods, if I could see her again. I haven't seen her in 2 days, and feared the worst. In London, you must always fear the worst.
What sort of job did she have?
Ran errands and the like. She would make a delivery, trade it for hack silver, and scurry back to her smithy.
Do you know the name of the man?
Name. But I wish I did. I would box his ears and harvest his nuts.
Oof. Anything else you remember?
I had a neighbor once tell me she saw Regna, lingering for a time under the London Bridge. Worried me sick hearing that.
That's a good place to start. Thank you, Gita.
A shady smith, a missing child. It's a lead with some weight.
London Bridge after sundown. It's worth a look.
Good. I'll hang about here and keep things calm. And Eivor, don't drop your guard around these thugs.
Do I look like one who could?
What's that?
All right. He only shows up at night. All right, looks like we have to meditate. Hide behind the crate? What crate? The crate. Thank you, Shakaso. Aha, this crate.
Sed tibi erit ipse benedictus, non vivet an brentena ers.
Yeah, you're right. That's not a crate. That's like a pallet.
Best follow him. See where this leads. Can't this clod walk any faster? Careful now. Is this the place or... no, just meandering?
Alright, let's see if we can find him here. Also, I forgot to re-equip the correct bow. Whoops. There we go.
You got the purse I'm owed? Huh? Who the fuck are you?
I'm a friend, Oya. Your money's with your lad.
What have you to do with him?
I'm keeping him safe. Had a fear he was being followed.
Tch, I knew he was soft. Not like my other girl. She was hard as hog's breath, that one.
What happened to her?
Fell ill a few days back. So I sent her to good Sister Frideswith. Healer in town.
Sister Frideswith.
Got broken bones, a boil on your bum, or too much birth blood? She'll mend you quick.
She would need a broad set of tools for such work.
She would, and she has it. Comes to me for all her wants, and I craft for her what she needs.
Not anymore, you don't.
Alright, there we go. Well, we now know who the leech is, so let's hunt them down.
Go, my eyes.
Jally, I don't think we can flirt with the blacksmith. The Earth is starting to get less light from the sun. How does that even work?
This is where the leech dissects her prey.
I would not be worried about that, Embry. That does not make any sense. It does make sense? How does that make sense? Okay, I get that, but the fact that just because the fact that it's not on a perfect circle doesn't mean that it's getting less light. It might mean it's getting light at varying degrees as it rotates, but it's not getting less.
A young girl. Her eyes have been removed. I have a feeling this is the missing Regna.
Yup, it is. I don't think volcanoes can erupt with enough force to alter the sun's
One more, that's all.
path around the... alter the
That's
Earth's
enough.
path around the sun.
Oh, it's you.
For all the dead we collect, dear sister, you and I are equals.
Quite a charnel house. I'd lost count of how many. I suppose I've been greedy in my research, but not for lack of care. The ancient ones, the arbiters, they built us out of simple pieces. So easy to break, so difficult to mend. There must be an improvement. We should be stronger, faster, smarter. I could have fixed us. I could have made us better.
We are blood and bone and spirit, Frida Swith. Perfect as we are.
You've such beautiful eyes. Finish it, would you?
Jeez, how horrifying. Okay. Nightmare fuel. But we got her. Alright, let's go report to Erke. You are right, Shakaso. I have heard of, like, volcanoes throwing enough ash into the atmosphere that it partially blocks the sun. That would make sense. That would lead to cooling. Should we worry? No. I mean, Embry, not to agree with you here, but, you know, it is the ultimate fate that the Earth goes red giant, or the sun goes red giant, and then the Earth is no more. That's the ultimate fate of the solar system here, but we're talking billions and billions of years from now. It's not something you need to worry about. And I agree with Shakaso. Why worry about something you can't have an effect on?
It is done.
Ah, the leech is bled out. And did you catch a name?
A nun, name of Frida Swith.
What? The good sister? That can't be right. She was a saint. A healer and a... Gods! That brick fits this week's wall of shit.
Brick of shit sounds about right. She was making dog meat out of Regna when I found her.
Fuck!
You knew her?
She saved me. Mended a broken leg. Thought I'd lose it. But not with Frideswyr. You wouldn't know it was ever broken. The sands will run backwards now. Without her, we'll return to balancing humors.
All of that for this. Secrets of the human form. How she saved lives.
And how she ended them. It might be the ravings of a madwoman.
Not every problem has a clean solution.
True. Very true. I've built my name selling the heart fix. I'll live with it.
This was her fix. All her ideas and discoveries written here. Ill-gotten gains.
I have a mind to burn that bloody tome. Is that the right call?
It has cures for everything. From boils to broken bones. It's worth keeping. We fight wars to save those we love, and pay in blood for what we win. This book, this is your good sister's battlefield, her kingdom.
You may be right. We can't return the dead to life, but their sacrifice can mean something. If you need me, I'll be at St. Paul's searching for something on the compass. Thanks for all this, Broca.
Alright, so now we just wait for the compass to appear. We take them out as well.
The good sister was murdered, and where were your guards? You hear me, okay?
Some surly guests outside.
Eivor! We were... We didn't see you enter.
Be cautious with that. Anyone could have walked in.
They might have. And I'll serve penance before God, but I will not feel shame. Not ever.
Times being what they are, Elskan. I'd rather not join Tricker among the Headless.
You make a well-timed point. Have you stepped out today? There's a strange feeling brewing in the streets.
I've heard the shouts. The deaths of Abkos and Frideswyr have angered many.
Let's hope the compass numbers among the offended.
I don't doubt it. But are we ready for him?
It's time we focused on the compass. Gather all we know and lay it out, plain as day.
Aye.
Alright, let's figure out who this guy is.
We let fly the feather dart, squeezed raven ink from a loathsome leech. Now we wait, wolf-tensed, for the master of the River Rip to return and revenge his shaken warriors.
Well, well. This one's got the gift of Odin's meat.
What's on your mind, Stowe?
We know the Compass is a sailor. A captain from Francia.
And he won't like hearing he's got a leak in his hull, so to speak. With the death of the leech and the arrow, you'll want to hit back. We can't know how or when.
Apart from this, the man's invisible. Coward, if you ask me.
Burn in your hell, you bloody reeves! We're pinned in!
Is there another way out?
The tower! There's an open window they can't have reached!
I'll go up. You find a way out.
Evil! Make for the steeple!
The yarn's still spun for us, Maestro. We've many years yet. Come on!
Oh boy, okay. Oh, the whole town's on fire.
That's only a taste of the hellfire you'll see!
Do take your time, though! We may throw a picnic!
Let's go!
Fresh air!
That's the lot of them!
Let's get clear of this inferno!
Jeez, okay. Alright.
I had a view of the city from the roof. There is a new flotilla in the harbor.
The compass.
Bastard. If we commandeered the springboards at Avgosport, we could rain a cloud of arrows on the invaders.
I'd sooner take the flank and go around this army to the boats. If we cut the head off this beast, the Order's men will be easy to rout.
Let's focus on the compass. Kill him and the battle's won.
I can lead you straight to him, through the reeds, like Stowe's Moses. Whatever happens, this ends tonight.
May God guide our
Let's get
souls
this
and cover
guy.
our backs.
Let's burn him to the ground.
Don't be reckless, little boys.
We'll see you when it's done, Edgar. Count on it.
Follow me. I know the path straight to the docks. We'll be able to flank them.
Please help!
Let's go.
Someone! I can't get
Flee while you still have the chance.
the door's blocked! Together,
Doors blocked?
this day.
Why did he stop to fight this random guy in the street?
Defend with me, Pierce.
And now... Oh my god. And he starts the whole route over again. He stopped following his route to go help kill some random guy. And then he runs back and starts the whole route over again. Okay.
This way! The docks are burning! Take this path. You'll avoid most attention. I'll give you cover when I can.
Alright, so... This isn't good.
Time has come for you. This spill spirits. I don't. Look here. Go and help his lapdog. Stolen
Darn it.
So this is the compass. Large enough to ford an ocean.
Defiant to the end!
Not really the strongest enemy, to be honest. Every time with this, why? You don't need to show us stabbing into someone every time we get a confirmed kill. I feel like that's a bit excessive.
Burning to ash what you cannot possess. That's a child's way out.
To hell with London. Boudica was right to burn it to the ground. It's a brick-and-mortar shithouse. So bright and beautiful, set aflame. Will you rule over these cinders now? Yoke its people to your whims and needs?
You do have power here. Power you have earned.
I have finished my work in London. That's enough.
London is only a beginning. My order reaches further than your tiny boats can take you. Never forget, Trigger, my old friend. A man at sea may have gold and glory, but he is always a slave to the churning tides. We are that tide.
You know, every time we run into one of these guys, be it in Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, it doesn't matter. They always talk up how powerful the Order is. You can't stop us, we're the Order. And every single one of them, they always make that speech as soon as we cut their head off. So like, you'll never stop us, we're the Order, we're immortal, and so on and so forth. And then we proceed to stop them, quite handily. I don't understand it. Also, you might question why I'm just running into fences right now. There's a good reason for that. There's an achievement for running into breakable objects, which I believe we just unlocked. See? There we go. The speeches don't happen, they're hallucinations. I don't think they're hallucinations, I think it's kind of like the parting words. Like, obviously it doesn't appear the way that it looks to us, but I feel like it's like the last words of our target.
There you are. The Drenker we must thank for our good fortune.
How do I look? Half drowned and half burned?
Not half of either. And far better for the blood on your blade.
The compass is dead. London is yours to wreck or rebuild.
We will rebuild. We'll strengthen the walls, reunite families, and likely use less wood, more stone.
Ill-timed, Erke. I'd like a quiet moment to pray.
We'll take it together.
Until our next meeting, I trust you will heed my call if I should send for you.
You came to London in search of a friend, Eivor. You found two.
Aye, Broga. And you deserve this. A silver ring for your raven perch. It was Trigger's before he gifted it to me. I say you've earned the right to wear it now.
I am touched, Erke. I'll carry it with pride.
And there we go. That is the town of London complete. What blades we use shields. I mean, good point. We seem to chop off plenty of people's heads with our shields, though, so maybe they're a bit sharp on the edge. And there we have it. There is the completion of the London quest line. Alright, so let's return and give our update on the situation in London. Yep, we're gonna give our final update to Ronvi, and then I think we're gonna call it there. Anytime now, as soon as it loads.
I should speak with Hytham.
Now, this one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away.
How do loading screens get longer with each new installation?
Best tell her the good news.
Yep, the Marvel Avengers game is in Game Pass now, which I find it funny because TA's like, oh, it rocketed to the top of the usage charts. It's in the top 10, and it's like, yeah, because no one paid for that.
London is with us, and cleansed of the Order.
Good. Hytham will be pleased.
Alright, we have claimed London. Let's choose our next location.
I want to see the Alliance map.
We own London now. We are the Queen. Alright, so we have to choose between these two. I think we're going to have to go with Shropshire?
So Jailbert has traveled to Shropshire.
Shropshire.
He has, into a difficult situation. The Shire has been mired in a long war with Rodri.
You're right, because this is our best friend's wife kingdom.
Peace with the Britons of the West. A difficult task for one so green.
I hope your tutelage has prepared him well.
Indeed. But I think it best if you supervise these talks. If Jailbert can make this work, we will gain a valuable alliance.
And stab the map. Did you know the Queen outlived the tree? I believe I know which one you're talking about. That huge tree.
I am relieved. He and Ivar should be in Quatford just now. You will find it along the Hafun River.
If Ivar is with him, I'll certainly be needed.
Alright, everyone. We have completed not one, but two quest lines. Not one, but two quest lines tonight. We got London done, and we got Oxenfordshire. So, we will pick this up again tomorrow night. Check for upgrades in the town. I don't think we have enough for too much. As you can see by the 5.5 out of 6, I have built quite a lot. So, we are close to finishing the town, so thank you guys for tuning in. We will pick this up again tomorrow night with Shropshire. I hope I'm you know, saying that correctly. So thank you all again for watching, and catch you all tomorrow. And like I said, have a good night. See ya.